everyone, welcome to a new edition of DSP Tries It. And in this episode, we're trying out something that is literally brand new at this time when I'm filming. It just was released this week. We saw a few commercials for it on television this week. And actually a few people messaged me over social media and were like, Phil, will you be checking this out? It looks pretty interesting. So I did. So Arby's is offering a new menu of 3 different sandwiches, which they're terming bourbon and bacon. Apparently what they've done, they have brought back their brown sugar coated bacon, which they actually had last year at one point for a promotion. And they have a new kind of sauce that involves bourbon, which is an alcohol if you don't know. It's kind of whiskey. So, I'm curious to see what it'll taste like. Now there's 3 sandwiches they actually offer, which I can actually show you on my phone here, because I actually brought it up. They've got a brisket, turkey, and roast beef. For all intents and purposes, I decided today to get the bourbon, bacon, and turkey sandwich. And that's what we're going to be testing out. The combo was $6.99, FYI, just so you know. Let's go ahead and take a look. So it comes on their new signature bun. This is the bun that you'll get if you get any kind of a chicken sandwich or if you get any kind of a club sandwich. It comes with that specialty bun, the cross bun. All right. Let's see what we've got on top. There it is. Their brown sugar coated bacon. It's supposed to be special flavored bacon. Okay. Several pieces. You've also got their new bourbon honey mustard, or not honey mustard, excuse me. I think it's like a bourbon spicy style mustard. In fact, if I click on the sandwich, I actually wonder if they'll show. A sauce made with barrel-aged Kentucky bourbon. Yeah. So it's some kind of a mustard with Kentucky bourbon infused in it. You've got fried onion peels, so it's, you know, onions that are breaded and fried up. And you got your turkey and some melted cheddar, some melted smoked cheddar. All right. And I'm sure on the bottom of the sandwich, they've probably put more of the sauce too. I can't really see it from this perspective, and being that the cheese is melted on there, I don't really want to mess with it. Okay. So the first thing I want to do before I even eat it, I want to just get a quick taste of this mustard and see if I can actually taste any of this bourbon or any whatever they're talking about. Well, it's not spicy. I thought it was actually going to be spicy. It's not. It's a more of a traditional tasting mustard, and it does have a little bit of a difference of flavor from regular mustard. I'm going to taste it with the sandwich, and that'll ultimately let me tell you what I think about it, okay? All right, so let's close her up. Uh-oh. You okay?
I'm choking in excitement.
You had too much meat. Too much delicious meat from Arby's here. So here's your sandwich. Is it huge? No. I'm sure maybe it depends on what you get. Like if you get the brisket, maybe they give you more brisket. I don't know. I want for turkey, it's probably the healthiest of the 3 options, even though obviously no, the sandwich isn't healthy, but between beef brisket or roast beef, turkey is actually going to be the healthiest one for you. Did they? Yeah, they did. There you go. I was curious. They did. They put more of that mustard on the bottom as well. So let me get to a position here where I may be able to taste the mustard. There we go. This looks like a good place to bite, my first bite.
If you want an even healthier option, you can convert to veganism and just eat dirt all day. Dirt and sticks and leaves. But if you want to eat real food...
Well, this is interesting. I think they've done an interesting job of pairing flavors. The very sweet bacon, the bacon doesn't taste salty like normal bacon. It's very sweet because of the brown sugar. I can taste the mustard, but that also pairs with the saltiness of the cheese, the meat, and the onion. So it's kind of like a combination of sweet and salty in one bite.
Is it particularly crispy bacon?
It's pretty crispy. So of course, keep in mind, there's also the onion peels, so I couldn't tell you because maybe it's the onion peels that I think are crispy. What it, honestly, the first bite reminded me of, which I didn't even think I was gonna come to mind, a pretzel, like when you get a pretzel, one of the big ones at the mall, but it has like the cinnamon sugar dribble on it, but it has salt. Imagine if it had salt and the cinnamon sugar. That's kind of what it tastes like a pretzel that has two different flavorings. All right, let me take another bite.
I kind of want a malt pretzel too.
It's good. It's bold flavor because you got the sweetness and the tanginess of the mustard with the saltiness of everything else. The one thing I will say, of everything on the sandwich, the turkey ends up being like the least flavorful ingredient because everything on here is a strong flavor. The turkey is more of a mild flavor. I'm curious if you got the brisket or the roast beef, if those flavors would come through stronger because those are more flavorful meats versus the turkey. So maybe in this case, the one that I picked for DSP Tries It might not actually be the best one, but it's still pretty good.
It depends on your tastes.
Yeah, it's still pretty good. It's under $5 for just a sandwich, by the way. I believe it's like, it's $4 and change or on the $5 price point. You get a lot of ingredients. I mean, look at this. You get a lot of stuff with it, so that's good. I hate it when you go to a fast food place for $5 is like a basic thing. It's like, what are you paying for? All right, I'm gonna take one more bite, and then I'm gonna give my verdict. That is good. Probably one of the best things I've ever gotten from Arby's, quite honestly, because of the flavor combinations. I kind of wish I got one of the other ones now, but it is what it is. I love the bacon. The mustard is the mustard doesn't amaze me, but it's also not bad. It does fit the sandwich, but I actually kind of wish the mustard had a little bit of burniness to it. If it had a little more of a kick to it, it might
like
kick the
actual
sandwich.
bourbon.
Right. It does. I mean, I could taste it, and yeah, it tastes different from regular honey mustard, but there's no burn at all. I would have liked maybe a little bit of spice in there. That's maybe my one criticism is the mustard isn't spicy enough, but I like it. I'm actually going to give this a 4.25 out of 5. A lot of people are, oh, why does it give a half rating? I think it's really, if the mustard had kick to it, I'd probably give it almost a 4.5. If I tried a different meat and the meat was more flavorful, it might have been a full 5. But I can't do that because the turkey, like I said, I can't really taste the turkey that much, and I'm kind of 50-50 on the mustard. But that's the new bourbon bacon sandwiches from Arby's. This is the bourbon bacon and turkey. You can try the brisket and also the roast beef. I like it. I think that you should give it a shot too if you got an Arby's near you. I love the bacon. I loved it the last time they had it last year, so it's a no-brainer. All right, that's it for DSP Tries It. I hope that you enjoyed the show. I'll see you next time for some new item. Peace out.